Thank you so much, Leanne. Welcome to the Berry Arts Museum here in Norfolk. The Reyes summer program of audio offers you today a yoga class, a Vinyasa yoga class, and a sound bath. Leanne will do the sound bath, I will teach the yoga class, and I already mentioned it's a Vinyasa yoga class. So what is Vinyasa? Vinyasa basically just means connection. So we connect pose to pose, and we will connect the movement to the breathing. So go ahead, hop on your mat. If you don't have a mat, then make sure you have carpet or a rug to protect your knees, your joints. And when you're ready, we all meet in a comfortable seat in easy pose. These are my students today. Easy pose looks like this. There's no right, there's no wrong. Just a comfortable seat with a long spine. So your legs can be crossed, the soles can touch, or any other way. Again, there's no right, there's no wrong. Just find your very own comfortable seat and maybe close your eyes. Only if that is okay for you. Take a deep breath in. Take a long breath out. If you would like, you can bring one hand over the belly and you can bring one hand over your heart. Take another deep inhale. Long exhale, slow it down. Take a yummy breath all the way into the belly. Let the ribcage expand, let the collarbones rise, and then let all the air out of the body. We do it again. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Deep inhale. Long, deep exhale. So continue that 3-part breath. Remember, send the air into the belly first. From there, let the ribcage expand, let the collarbones rise. And then let all the air from top to bottom out of the body. Inhaling. And exhaling. Notice how good that feels. Deep inhale. Long exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Release the hands back on top of your knees or thighs. And now we connect the breath to movement. On your next inhale, bring your arms high. And then you exhale, go ahead, bring the hands together and let the hands return right in front of your heart. We do it again. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring the hands back in front of the chest. One more time. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Stay here. Take another inhale. Deep inhale all the way into the belly. Deep exhale out. Inhale, arms high. We call it upward salute. But this time on the exhale, go ahead and twist your upper body to the right side. So bring your right hand behind you, your left hand to your right knee. Sit nice and tall. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. One more inhale here. Stay in your twist. Deep exhale. Perfect. Inhale, come back to center, arms high. And exhale, go ahead, twist over to the left. So your right hand goes to your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, flat back, long spine. So the crown of your head is reaching high. Exhale, twist, maybe a little bit more. One more round. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, come back to center, arms high. And on the exhale, reach the fingertips forward. And then go ahead and ground your palms. The sit bones stay on your yoga mat. Maybe slide your hands a little bit away from you. Take one more breath in. And a deep exhale out. Inhale. And on the exhale, go ahead and walk the hands back. Sit again nice and tall. And if your legs are cross-legged, then go ahead and switch it out. Bring the other leg to the top or front. Find again your easy pose on this side. Remember, long spine. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale. And take a long and deep exhale. Inhale, bring the arms high. And on the exhale, bring the hands right in front of your heart. We call it Anjali Mudra. One more inhale here. Deep exhale. If you like, you can set an intention or a dedication for this practice today, whatever it is. You can dedicate the practice to yourself, to somebody else, or to a higher power. There's no right, there's no wrong. And then seal your intention or your dedication with your next inhale. So take a deep breath in. Deep exhale out. One more upward salute. So inhale, bring the arms high. This time we twist over to the left side. So bring your right hand again to the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, get long. Exhale, maybe twist just a little bit more. Whatever a little bit is right now for you. Inhale, come back to center, arms high. Exhale, go ahead, twist over to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee. Inhale for length. Exhale, maybe for a deeper twist. Perfect. Inhale, come back to center, arms high. And on the exhale, we move again into another forward fold. So reach the fingertips forward, bring the hands down to the ground in front of you. Ground your sit bones. Inhale here. Exhaling. Inhaling. And on the exhale, walk the hands back. And from here, go ahead, take your legs, swing your legs behind you, and we all meet in a table. So in this yoga pose, you want to make sure that your hands are under your shoulders, the knees are under your hips, and I'm ready in a second. And then just make sure that the heels are right behind your knees. So there's one line, heel to knee, shoulder to wrist, and the hips to the knees. All right, ground yourself. Take another inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, belly low, shine your heart forward. We call this cow pose. And exhale, round your spine. So press the hands down, round the spine. Gaze goes back to the thighs, cat pose, cat spine. We do it again, we float out here. Inhale to your cow. Exhaling to your cat. So match the movements to your breathing. Remember, that's Vinyasa Yoga. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Round the spine. You can be a little bit dramatic here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last round. Inhale, come forward to your cow pose. Exhaling to your cat pose, angry cat spine. And from here, find your neutral spine. Maybe wiggle the hips a little bit from side to side. And then find stillness again and send the hips to the heels. We call that pose child's pose. You can walk the fingertips forward to the top of your yoga mat. Maybe wiggle again the hips from side to side. And then find stillness in your child's pose. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. At any point of our practice, you can come back to this pose. This pose is when you want to take a break. One more inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, come up to your table And from your table, go ahead, tuck your toes, send the hips up and back. This is downward facing dog. So this is the first downward facing dog of the class. You probably have already heard from that pose. Looks like an upside down V shape. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Press the floor away and send your hips really up and back. And it doesn't matter if your heels touch the ground or not, or maybe not today. Really, it doesn't matter at all. Just make sure the spine is long and the neck is relaxed. Take one more inhale and a deep exhale. All right, let's get started. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. So your shoulders go over your wrists, and exhaling back, downward facing dog. Listen carefully where we go. Inhale, bring the knees down to your table. Perfect. Exhale, child's pose, hips back to the heels. Inhaling up, table. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. And exhale back, down dog. One more round. Inhale, bring the knees down to your table. Exhaling back, child's pose. Inhale to your table and exhale. We meet in downward facing dog. From here, go ahead, bend your knees. We call it walking the dog. Pedal your feet. Do what feels good. Just give your body here a warm up, the hamstrings, the calves. And then from here, go ahead and walk the feet forward to the top of your mat so that the feet are between your hands. And then you can grab opposite elbows, let the head and the neck and the shoulders just hang. So this is all about release here, not a stretch. Maybe shake your head yes or no. Maybe swing from side to side. Just do what feels good here. Just let go of the day, let go of what just happened or what happened in the last week or month. We don't need it right now. This time, this practice, the next 60 minutes are for us, for our yoga practice, for our self-care. And then slowly from here, release the grip and roll it up into what we call mountain pose. So find your strong standing yoga pose. Roll the shoulders a little bit back, so you squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit. Tuck the tailbone slightly under, stand nice and tall, your chest is proud, and the palms are facing forward. You can close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep inhale. Long exhale. All right. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, you swan dive down into a forward fold. So you hinge at the hips, and if you cannot reach the ground with your fingertips, go ahead, bend the knees. Inhale into a half lift. So the legs are straight, and you bring your hands to your shins. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale one more time, half lift. Exhale to fold. And then from here, super easy, just walk it back to your downward facing dog. All right, we've been here before. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. And this time, go ahead and hold your plank pose for 1, 2, 3. Bring the knees down, untuck the toes, and lower the upper body all the way down. All right, and then just make sure that the hands are under your shoulders. Spread the fingers. Press the tops of your feet down into the ground. Squeeze the elbows. And on your next inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. We call it baby cobra. Gaze is still low. One more inhale. Stay here, deep exhale. Inhaling. And on the exhale, come all the way down. Bring one cheek down to the mat and maybe bring the arms by the side with the palms facing up or down for more grounding. Maybe the big toes touch. Take a rest here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the hands under the shoulders. We do the same again. So press all 10 toes down. And when you're ready, inhale. Lift the head. Lift the chest for your baby cobra. One more inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhaling. Activate your back, your core muscles. Maybe lift the hands. Maybe you're coming a little bit out of the pose. Totally fine. Inhale. And on the exhale, come all the way down. Release. Bring the other cheek down to the ground. Arms by the side. Just take a rest here, just for a moment. Deep inhale. Long exhale. All right, from here, come back to center. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Walk the hands forward so that the elbows are under your shoulders now. Fingers again. They're spread out nice and wide. The 10 toes, they're still pressing into the ground. And now on your next inhale, you shine your heart forward and through. And on the exhale, you bring your nose a little bit back. All right, we do it one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Last round, inhaling and exhaling. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for your forearm plank. All right, we got this. We're so strong. Perfect. I like it. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, and we all meet in plank pose. So bring the hands down right under your shoulders. Hold this pose. There's always the option to bring the knees down. Hey, don't worry. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, and we meet in downward facing dog. You know that pose already. Maybe walk your dog again. Ooh, this feels so good here. Take another inhale. Deep exhale. All right, inhale, your right leg goes high. Perfect. And on the exhale, go ahead and bring that foot as many steps as you need. Bring it forward between your hands. On your next inhale, go ahead and find a half lift. Looks like this. Flat back, long spine. And on the exhale, bring the hands back down and step it forward, forward, forward. Inhaling into a half lift, flat back. We've been here before. Exhale, forward. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart, prayer position or Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And on the exhale, plant the hands and step the right foot back. Big, nice step back, nice and controlled. You're here. We've been here before. Inhale, half lift. Perfect. Exhale, step it back. Downward facing dog. So what we do now is a vinyasa flow. I will guide you through. Listen carefully. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. And on the exhale, bring the knees down, untuck the toes, bring the belly down, the chest down. And on your next inhale, find your baby cobra. Or if you already know what I'm talking about, or if you've already done Vinyasa Yoga, maybe you find an upward facing dog. Looks like this. You extend the arms, perfect. And the knees are not touching the ground. Take one more inhale here. And on the exhale, find back to your downward facing dog. Perfect. Inhale, the left leg goes high. And on the exhale, you make that big step or many small steps forward. All right, bring the foot forward between your hands. Inhaling into a half lift. And exhale, step it up. Forward fold. Inhale into a half lift. One more time. Exhale, forward. Inhale, arms up, reach up. And at the exhale, bring the hands in Anjali Mudra. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. Ground your feet. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, forward. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. This time you step the left foot back. Big step back. All right, inhale, half lift, flat back again. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Perfect. All right, next vinyasa flow. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. On the exhale, shift a little bit forward. Maybe bend the elbows without the knees down. Lower yourself halfway down. Inhaling up to your baby cobra, or this is upward facing dog. Perfect, guys. And exhaling back, downward facing dog. One more inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, the left leg goes high. And on the exhale, bring the foot forward between the hands. Inhale into a half lift. And exhale, step it up. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up, reach up. And on the exhale, sit back and down in a chair pose. So you bend your knees and you really do like you would sit in a chair. So this pose is also called awkward pose. You probably see why. Go ahead and maybe lift the toes to shift weight all the way back in the heels. Palms are facing, arms are strong. You are strong. You probably feel your thighs, but that's okay. One more inhale. And on the exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. One more inhale here. Exhale, forward. Inhale into a half lift, flat back. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, arms up, reach up, swan dive up. Exhale, we find another chair pose. Yay, we've been here before. We know that already. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart. All right, we're moving into a twist here in our chair pose. Inhale, get ready. Exhale, we twist over to the right side. So you bring your left elbow between your knees or to the outside of your right knee. And from there, you work your twist. So your hips are level, they're squared off to the front, perfect. And then you just work your twist here by bringing the thumbs as close to the midline of your body as you can. Nice. One more inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And exhale, forward. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, another chair pose. Yay! We all love chair poses. One more inhale here. And on the exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. So what we do on one side, we always do on the other side. Inhale, get ready. Exhale, find your twist over to the left. Bring your right elbow between your knees to the outside of your left knee. Work your twist from here. Perfect. One more inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling into a half lift. And on the exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Listen carefully to plank pose. So you step both feet back. We all end up in plank pose. Hold it again for 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Bring the knees down, untuck the toes, send the hips to the heels. Child's pose. Take a well-deserved rest. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, come back to your table. So remember, shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees. And we just do a couple of cat and cows. You remember? Inhale to your cow pose. Drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Oh, that feels so good. Exhale, cat pose. Round your spine. Inhale again, cow pose. Exhaling, cat pose. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. And we meet in our table, in our neutral spine. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk out your dog again. Notice how different your body feels in this 30-minute of yoga practice. You probably feel all warmed up now. Maybe you feel more relaxed because moving, breathing, and connecting the movement to the breath is quite meditative. One more inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And on the exhale, go ahead and bring the right foot forward between the hands. Big step back or many small steps. Take your time. And from here, go ahead, spin the back heel down. 45-degree angle. Maybe you shorten the stance a little bit. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, bring the arms up by the ears. Palms are still facing. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Work your balance here. Perfect. Make sure the knee is over the ankle, not back, not too much forward. One more inhale. And on the exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Deep breath in. Long breath out. On your next inhale, go ahead and shift weight into this leg, the right leg, and step it forward to your chair pose. We end up in chair pose. Awesome. Perfect. All right. One more inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, arms up, reach up, straighten the legs. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart. Prayer position. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart. Sit back and down, chair pose. All right, so we've been here. This time you shift weight a little bit to the left and you lift the right foot and you step it back. Spin the back heel down. Warrior one is this pose. Bring your arms by your ears, palms face. One more inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot. Spin on the ball mount of the right foot and step it back, plank pose. All right. Hold your plank for 1, 2, 3. Bring the knees down, untuck the toes, send the hips back to the heels. Child's pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. On your next inhale, come back to your table. Go ahead and cross the ankles. And then maybe just sit back or swing the legs around so that they're in front of you. And then just make sure there's enough space behind you. Play a little bit around with the flesh under your sit bones. Ground your sit bones, sit nice and tall. Relax the shoulders from the ears. And bring your arms out like this. All right, palms face. Perfect. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly recline. So lower the back all the way to the ground. Bring the arms up and over the head and find a full body stretch. So get long here. Reach the fingertips back and point the toes forward to the front of your room. One more time. Inhale, get long here. And on the exhale, go ahead and hug the knees into the chest and then go ahead and swing your arms around your legs, your knees. Give yourself a squeeze. Give yourself some love. Maybe rock from side to side if that feels good, or squeeze your knees even a little bit closer or tighter. One more inhale here. And on the exhale, go ahead and release. Keep the bend in the knee and ground the soles of your feet. All right, so from here, go ahead and walk your heels super close to your glutes, as close as you can. Perfect. So maybe your fingertips can touch the heels. Maybe not today. Don't worry about it too much. But what you do, you bring the palms down to the ground. So arms by the side, palms on the ground. You press the hands already down at the forearms. You press the feet down and you lift your hips now. Bridge pose. So you're here. Lift the belly button super, super high as you can. If you want to go a little bit further, maybe interlace the fingers under your body. Maybe rock your shoulders under your body. Any amount. Do what feels good. The chin is slightly tucked to the chest. You're still pressing the soles of your feet down. Inhale, maybe you lift the belly button a little bit higher. Stay here on the exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Last round, inhaling. And this time on the exhale, release the shoulders. Release the hands and lower your spine all the way back down, vertebrae for vertebrae. Take your time. no rush. Maybe walk the soles a little bit forward. Maybe walk the feet a little bit apart. And then go ahead and just let the knees fall from side to side. So windshield wiper your knees. This should feel good for your body, for your back, for your sacrum. Maybe the arms are by the side. Maybe they are out to a T if you have space. Maybe the palms are facing up. Or maybe you ground your palms. And then slowly, slowly find stillness. Keep the legs in that shape, but go ahead and let the knees fall to the right side. So just find a gentle twist here. Knees fall to the right, arms can be out to a T, or you bend your elbows and you cactus your arms, so you basically look like a cactus in a twist. And maybe the gaze goes up to the ceiling, maybe to the right, maybe to the left. So just listen to your body, listen to your neck and your shoulders, if they're okay with it. Maybe close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a long and deep breath out. We stay here for 2 more rounds. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Last round. Deep inhale. Long exhale. On your next inhale, come back to center. So bring the knees back to center. And on the exhale, go ahead and let the knees fall over to the other side, to the left. You can bring your arms in another shape. Do what feels good. The hands can even rest on the belly. Or maybe you put again one hand on the belly, one hand over your heart. Just make sure that your shoulders stay on the ground. Just a gentle spinal twist here. And again, the gaze can go up or to the side. 3 rounds of breath. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep inhale, last round. Deep exhale. Bring your knees back to center. Maybe bring the arms by the sides. Maybe extend the leg. Notice how your body feels right now. Notice how you feel. Notice what shifted. The energy, the warmth in your body. Maybe you feel less stress or relief. Maybe not. Maybe not today. Take another inhale. And another long and deep exhale. On your next inhale, one more time, find a full body stretch. Bring your arms up and overhead. Point the toes and reach the fingertips back. And on the exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Give your body again a big portion of love. One more inhale, squeeze the body super tight. Maybe lift your head, bring the forehead to the knees. And on the exhale, release. Bring the feet back down to the ground. Maybe keep the bend in the knee. Or maybe extend the legs all the way. Wiggle the toes, the fingertips. Maybe wiggle your hips. Maybe lift the back, the shoulders. Slowly bring it back down to the ground. Bring your body in a really comfortable position and enjoy the next 10 minutes. Leanne playing all the instruments she brought to you, all her singing bowls. So enjoy that sound bath and just relax and receive. Let go of everything you do not need right now. And join us for this little vacation. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Start to wiggle the toes. Start to wiggle the fingertips. Maybe wiggle the hips from side to side. Maybe rock your head gently from side to side. Maybe bring your arms up and over your head for a full body stretch. Reach the fingertips back. Point the toes forward. Inhale, get long. And on the exhale, maybe hug the knees into the chest. Show your body again a big hug and a lot of self-love. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Bring the soles back to the ground. Maybe roll onto one side, bring the hands under your face. And stay here for a couple of breaths before you make your way back up in a comfortable seat. No rush. Whenever you're ready, slowly find your way back into your easy pose. Maybe cross your legs or any other seated position that works for you. And maybe close your eyes. Sit nice and tall, a long spine, but relax the shoulders away from the ears. If it speaks to you, bring the hands in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. To close our practice with 3 upward salutes. Inhale, bring the arms high. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back. Last round. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, bring the hands back to your heart. Reconnect with your intention or your dedication. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, love and light. And on your exhale, share with all of us and the rest of the world light and love. One more inhale, long and deep. Deep exhale. So in yoga, we end every practice with a respectful greeting with the word namaste. So if you like, feel free to join us. Namaste. All right. I hope you enjoyed the sound journey, the sound bath. Thank you so much, Leanne. And thank you for being here, you awesome students. You did a great job. It was a lot of fun. And well, we are open for questions if there are any. Okay. Doesn't matter. Hey, Alex. Perfect. Thank you so much. So you can find me teaching in Hampton, actually, which is not too far away from Chesapeake. And we also do virtual classes. And maybe, Leanne, you want to say where you teach?
Currently, I mostly teach in Newport News, but I travel around roads and a little bit on the East Coast, so you might see me popping up around Norfolk or Virginia Beach. super soon, but sometimes I do events as well, and also but you can reach us at Instagram or Facebook. I'm Yoga with Leanne on Facebook, Leanne Yogini on Instagram. You can always email me at yogawithleanne.com, and Anya, I know also has an email.
Yes, it's ANJA, Anya, at, that's a little bit complicated, VOCKRODT.EU for Europe. So if you want to reach out to me, or if you want to know where you can find me or the classes I teach, just send me an email, or Leanne. Yes, coming a little bit closer.
I can be reached at, my email is yogawithleanne, Lian, and my Instagram handle is Leanne, Lian, Yogini. My website is currently under construction, so those are the easiest ways to reach me.
So we have comments coming in. Adeline Majid from Chicago saying, thank you so much.
Thank you. Cool, Chicago. Wow.
Idea Soto, Puerto Rico, saying, thank you so much for this. I used to take yoga classes before the pandemic. Just yesterday, I was thinking how much I missed. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nina Erickson from Washington State. Message says, what is the name of the instrument? Want to introduce the instruments? And you want to get close to that?
Yeah, so the colorful bowls, they're singing bowls, and they're made out of quartz crystal. And this is your stereotypical sleigh bell. This is a wooden instrument commonly used in Buddhist temples. This is a Korean instrument called a mokpa, and this one's made out of ginkgo wood. This is a tingsha bell. And then I think the last instrument is the drum, and the drum is called a changung, and it's a Korean hourglass-shaped drum. You play both sides with different mallets. And then this is just a rattle with seed pods, but I always call them cow hooves because they're kind of big, like a cow tornado. And those are the instruments that I have here. I have a couple other instruments that I use sometimes for sound baths, but really good.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing the bowls for about 3 years, and this I've been, the Korean drumming I've been doing for about 7 or 8 years, and I also utilize Sanskrit mantra and Korean pansori chanting.
We have several Mexico. Guillermo from Mexico says, thanks. I never practiced yoga, and it's really good.
Yay!
Thank you so much. Perfect. Mexico. Wow.
We have another Mexican, Diana. Thank you. Greetings from Mexico.
Greetings back.
So Daniela Perez from San Lorenzo, Puerto Rico. Again, Puerto Rican. Could this type of yoga be used to relieve muscle tension, especially for athletes?
Totally. Because it's so flowy and because you move from pose to pose and it's not static, it's a perfect way to exercise. And you always move with your breath. And if you need a rest, you have child's pose. Remember that pose, hips to heels, arms hip in front of you, or you rest the forehead on the mat and the arms are by the sides, and you just relax the body for a moment. But the answer is yes. Perfect way. I would totally recommend it. Probably Leanne too.
Yeah. Highly recommend for a good counter practice for any active sport or even running. Running can also support it. But yoga is kind of more like dynamic stretching, dynamic breath. So if you're doing something strength building like weightlifting or again running or something else that's more strenuous, yoga is going to be a perfect complement to it. And this was Vinyasa. Again, I think it's a great complement for especially other movement practices, but there's also restorative yoga and other slower paced practices that would be an excellent counter practice for like a really harsh not harsh, but hardcore, running routine. You're preparing for a marathon, and then you do something, whether it's flow yoga or relaxation restorative yoga. No matter what, you're going to receive good benefits.
We have one last model from, that's good. Okay. From Daniela Perez, the same person from Puerto Rico. She said, this really helped me relax after months of tension.
Perfect. Thank you.
And I think one last one from Luis Angel Vergara Ortiz from Hidalgo, Mexico, saying, hope this distracts me from only playing video games or doing useless stuff.
Yeah, we hope so too. Perfect.
I think these are the ones that we have so far. Trickling in. So thank you so much, both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And thank you also to the Berry Art Museum for hosting our yoga session.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. That was also an awesome experience for us too.
Oh yeah, so one last comment. We're being asked from Peggy Soto, Puerto Rico, asking, can your social media be linked somewhere for them to be able to check it out?
We can add it to the REYES website.
Yeah, we can add it to the REYES website. So both of your profiles are on the REYES website already, and so that your social media there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you all so much for joining, and stay safe out there.